Hi, and welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to explain to you a cascading revenue share that LPT has. If you're a real estate agent that's looking for many different avenues to make money, LPT is where you need to come if you're looking for more than one avenue to make money. At LPT, there are several avenues you can make money with, and one of them here is cascading revenue share. I wanted to explain this process and what does it mean? What does it look like? If you've been at a company that has never had revenue share, then listen up and let's talk about this. If you join LPT Realty and you start to talk to other agents that you're working with, you can attract those agents into LPT Realty. Amazingly, LPT Realty will also attract those agents for you. You just need to give them the name, phone number, and email of that agent, and they'll do that. They'll reach out to them with texts, with emails, with even print media to try to get them to learn more about the company. And if they come on, they will be attracting them for you because you've let them know about that agent. So hopefully you'll be able to build your organization, your team that way. But one way to definitely build it is to call people. Call at least 10 to 15 agents a day that you know or who you've worked with in the past, because they'll remember you. They'll remember if you've worked with them. So give them a call, say, hey, remember me? We worked on this project way back when, and throw out the address, and they'll be like, oh yeah, I remember you. What's up? And then you'll be able to talk to them about LPT Realty. Well, when you bring someone in to LPT, you get to put them into several different tiers in your organization. So if you put them in tier 1, you're going to make 31% off of the revenue that LPT Realty makes. So let me explain that. Let's say you bring in somebody into your organization or your team, and you put them in tier 1. What happens is that person does a deal, and that deal, let's just say it makes $10,000. Let's say that deal makes $10,000 of commission. Well, if they're on the 80-20 revenue share partner plan with LPT, they will receive $8,000 from that commission because it's an 80%, 80-20, right? The 20%, which is $2,000 out of that 10, goes to LPT Realty. LPT Realty will take that $2,000 and divide it in half. They'll put $1,000 into their bank account. The other $1,000 they will take and put into what's called a revenue share pool. And if it was your person that you had in tier 1 that did the sale, then you will receive 31% of that $1,000. So that turns out to be a total of $310 for you. Now, the agent doesn't pay you out of their commission, which is great. LPT pays you out of their commission. So if a person is on a 100% commission plan with LPT, then they pay a $500 filing fee for every file they do, up to 10 files. Well, that's divided. LPT will take that $500 and split it in half. 50% goes into their bank account, and 50% goes into what's called a revenue share pool. You will receive 31% of that, which is a total of $77.50. Now imagine that across many agents in tier 1. Let's say you put 10 agents into tier 1. So if all your 10 agents reached $775 in the 100% commission builder plan, then you would make $7,750 passive income from those agents. Same with the revenue share partner plan. If all of your agents hit $2,325, all of them, all 10, then you would make $23,250. Let's be a little more realistic. A lot of those agents are probably not going to hit the full amount that they can give you in 1 year. So if you cut it in half, I would look at these numbers and say, okay, I'm just going to cut them in half. And then if you wanted to, cut them by 75%, just so that you can have some realistic understandings of numbers. So now tier 2 is where you can really make some money. If those 10 agents that you brought in, they all brought in 10, and those 10 agents all hit the number that they can possibly give you in the business builder plan of the 100% commission, you could make $45,000 in tier 2. Now, again, I personally like to cut the number by 75%. So same with the other revenue share partner plan. If you look at that, all 100 agents would need to hit the amount of money that they can pay you. And if you look over at that slide again, that's $1,350. Now, is that realistic? Probably not. So if you think about it, I'm going to say, okay, if only 25% of my 100 agents in tier 2 hit that number, if only 25%, then you'd be making $33,750 a year passively just from tier 2. That's not including tier 1. Tier 1, let's just say half of those agents actually hit how much they can pay you in one full year, right? Well, that would be $11,000 added on top of the $33,000. So you can see, if you bring in a lot of agents and then you calculate like, hey, half of them aren't going to do much, or half of them are going to only have a few sales and they're not going to be able to pay the full amount to me through revenue share. Well, some of them won't. Some of them will hit that full amount and pay you the full amount. You can have a lot of money coming in even with smaller numbers. But this right here is just saying, hey, if everybody capped, if everybody hit the numbers and you got paid the full amount of everybody, then this is how much you'd make. So just understand that these numbers can change, can go up and down with the market and things like that, and how many people that you have in tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. And remember, you're going to get paid from all tiers, all tiers. So your tier 2 is probably where you're going to make the most. Tier 7, you make 20%. That's serious. Of course, tier 1, you make 31%. But if you get all the way down to tier 7, you're probably not going to know who those agents are. They're going to be working, it's going to be completely passive for you. You're not working very hard to get that money. But it's 20% of the 50% that's put into the revenue share pool. So consider this model. This is an amazing model that LPT has put together to help grow the company. Right now, we're at about 22,000 agents. We're a little over 2,000 agents right now. I suspect that in 5 years from now, we might be like 40,000 agents and several states or all states open. This is an amazing model, and I hope you really enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please subscribe to the channel as well as make a comment down below. Talk to you soon, and I hope to see you at LPT. If you'd like to join, let me know and I'll sponsor you in.